All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Good evening, happy Thursday. Good evening, happy Thursday evening. That's what we're going to start the pod with. PGA Tour Round 2 Showdown for the Wyndham Championship, the final regular season event of 2026. I mean, until I guess we get to the fall swing, until of this 2026 FedEx Cup season. You guys know what I am getting at. We are here to talk Showdown. We are here to talk Round 1, recap Round 1, and talk about Round 2, who we're going to be on, who we're going to be fading, and everything in between. So let's not waste any time. Let's bring up our lovely screen and talk about the four guys who shot 7 under or better. They go by the name of Eric Cole, Ben James, Sahith Theegala, and sweet Beau Hossler. Looking at all of their profiles, Beau Hossler was all approach. I believe he led the field on approach through Round 1. Yes, he did. Sahith Theegala was a little bit of approach, a little bit of putting. Ben James was driving accuracy and putting. And Eric Cole was approach. Guys, this is not rocket science. This is Sedgefield. This is a golf course we see every single year. No matter the conditions, no matter the weather, basically, no matter the field, it's going to be driving accuracy. It's going to be approach. It's going to be spike putting that get to the top. That's what we talked about on Monday. That's what we're going to be looking for going forward. So I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel with what we're looking for around Sedgefield. That is what we are going to be looking for. Spike approach, room to grow on the putting greens, room to grow with the approach. So show me that you gained a little bit on approach. Show me that you have a +3 ceiling in you. We know who those driving accuracy approach guys are. So we're going to be building those kind of players, those kind of models, those kind of styles for when we're looking at Round 2. Taking a look, actually, first let's look at the wave split from today. Hole by hole core stack just had a big meal. Hole by hole core stack 1.44 in the AM, 1.38 in the PM. Oh, the thing is not even up. And I know they didn't finish yet. They'd had a little bit of a delay, or I think it was a darkness thing where they didn't finish Round 1 today. But this isn't going to change much. Basically 0-0 wave split in Round 1. Looking at the weather for Round 2, we can see that there could be a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but nothing too crazy. When we were looking at this weather on Monday, it looked to be a lot worse than what we were seeing now. But it's looking like we're getting steady winds around 9 mile an hour all day, with gusts around 12 to 20 throughout the day. I don't think these 20 mile an hour gusts versus these 16 mile an hour gusts in North Carolina are going to be too different. If anything, I could see a world where some guys in the PM, if it rains a little bit more, go out there and shoot better scores because the course is just X amount softer. So if you want to get a little cute with it, maybe toss in a few lineups that are a PM AM split. I don't think it's going to be anything groundbreaking in terms of wave split, but maybe those are where those rounds of the day come from in the PM wave. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. I'm not crossing off any name based on what time they are teeing off tomorrow, but I might throw in a couple 4-2-5-1 PM AM lineups just to get sneaky if it does turn out to be a PM AM split, or at least some of the rounds of the day come from the PM. I mean, we saw Ben James and Sahith go out later and just kind of nuke it. Eric Cole too, right? What time did Eric Cole tee off today? Let me just confirm that before I'm just spewing false information. Share my screen back up. Round 1, Eric Cole went out. Yeah, he went out 140. Sahith Theegala, 1 o'clock. And who was the other one? Ben James, 150. So the 3 of the 4 rounds of the day were PM, even though there was no real wave split. If we can get something like that tomorrow, hey, I wouldn't be surprised. So if you're looking at the wave splits, you're not going to see that. But the rounds of the day came from the PM wave. So in terms of contest selection for tomorrow, anytime we get this 55 max entry, 55 entrance, 1 max, $100 single entry, I'm buying it. Like, we have $1,100 at top. You can basically 11x your money. And if you just get the cash, if you're in the top 10%, sorry, what is this? 20% of this field with only 55 people, you're doubling your money. Better than 10% of first place goes to 11th place. I love this style of contest. You could beat 44 other people. You could beat 54 other people. I think this is a great, fun contest to throw in $100 and single entry, maybe to 5-1. And if you get it right, you really have a nice advantage. So that's what I'm going at in terms of contest selection. In terms of the site, you guys know the deal. You guys know the spiel. You're going to use that code BOOTS. You are going to use that code BOOTS. Get you a free week if you haven't used it yet, or 10% off if you have used it before. PGA has the projections for Showdown. We have the projections, the Stone 2.0, and the Slate Station. I'll tell you right now, if you're watching this live, my Slate Station, my Slate plan, my core, everything is already complete. Everything is already complete. So I like to take, even me personally, I'm never going to fully tail my core. I'm never going to only play my core. If I think I'm smarter than models, if I think when I said models, I thought like models, like walk the runway models. Do I think I'm smarter than analytical models, analytical data golf models? No, I do not think I'm smarter than that. So I use my slate plan right here. I use the Stone, and I use the projections. I take a few names from each, I put them into SaberSim, and I build myself a lineup. I build myself multiple lineups depending on what I'm playing. Join that nation if you just want the golf single sport, PGA plus optimizer, code BOOTS. Don't look now, but the NFL is back. So it's a great time to get in. If you want the NFL, get in all access plus optimizer. I could be wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong, but I believe that my Panthers are playing right now in the Hall of Fame game. And we've been here a long time. We've been here a long time. You guys know me well enough. I need to show you this because I know I am not I'm a golf guy, but I did play college football. A little personal story in the middle of a pod. I did play college football. I played football my entire life. I'm a Panthers fan. So now that the Panthers are playing tonight, I think it shows how much of a Panthers fan I am. It used to be more. Look at my Panthers tattoo. This is real potting. Keep pounding. So if you are a Carolina Panthers fan, if you are an NFL fan, there are my NFL roots. So now you know I am a Panthers fan. Drop a comment if they're not playing because I might have just sounded really, really stupid. Nonetheless, we are here for the Wyndham Championship. We are here to find the golfers for tomorrow. We are here to find that spike approach, spike putting profiles to try to find some of the rounds of the day in round 2. So here we go. We have the data golf pulled up. What we are looking for. We're looking for some decent driving accuracy. We know who's accurate and who's not accurate. I also no longer like using show player types because I believe this just shows like accuracy based on season long, not like in tournament stuff. So we're going to turn that off. We know who's accurate and who's not, and I will cross-reference with the PGA Tour. If you go right here to the leaderboard, and you just click on any name, it'll show you how well they are driving the ball in terms of accuracy. But we know who's generally an accurate driver and who's not an accurate driver. I didn't mean to pull this profile up, but Max Grazerman, this is kind of what we're looking for. We know he's a solid putter. He's putt well here before, and he's hitting the ball well. He's hitting the ball accurately. 10 of 14 fairways in round 1. 8th on approach. Gaining 2.8 strokes on approach is really solid. If he could do 2 tomorrow, that'd be great. Match that with a nice putter. I like Max Grazerman for tomorrow. Interestingly enough, what is Max Grazerman's price? I don't know it off the top of my head. Grazerman. 7-1 for Max Grazerman I like that a lot. So kind of just fell into my lap right there. But let's look at the stats for round 1. Zach Boshu, he's kind of doing what we want. Plus 1.5 off the tee, plus 1.2 on approach, plus 2.4 putting. This is a little bit of a spike putting performance, but if he can gain 1.5 strokes putting and double that approach, I think he can gain 3 strokes on approach. He's proven to be in the right category with the approach. He's doing some nice things, so I like that profile for Zach Boshu. 600 today. Why can't he do it again tomorrow? Nice profile here. If this is an accuracy guy who gaining 1.45 off on approach, another 1 on the greens, lost minus 0.3 off the tee. See, I don't know who this profile is, and I love not knowing who the profile is because it doesn't make me have any bias. If this is generally a driving accuracy guy, I'm all the way in. It is Tom Hoge. We know Tom Hoge is very accurate off the tee. Love that profile tremendously. So what else are we vibing with for tomorrow? Not the best ball striking there. This is some nice approach play. I like this profile right here. I love this profile right here. 0.6 putting, 0.4 around the greens, 1 on approach, 0.3 off the tee. I don't even care who this is or what kind of profile they have. They have green across the board. This looks like a prime Mac Meissner profile. That is exactly what it looks like. It's Austin Smotherman. If he can pop in one category, he's doing everything good. Everything good. He also goes out in the PM tomorrow. Everything good. He can have one of the rounds of the day. We know he's a kind of a single round pop guy. Like that a lot. Nice profile, nice ball striking here. 0.75 off the tee, 1.45 on approach. If he can match that 1.45 on approach with a 1.45 putting, who is that? That is Taylor Pendrith. We know he's streaky, but solid on the putting green. So I like that profile for tomorrow. This guy right here gained 2.4 on approach, lost 1.5 putting. I'm not willing to give up on 1.5 strokes putting after round 1. If this is -3 after round 2, then I would give up on it. But this is Ricky Castillo. I don't mind that. He's generally really good on Bermuda as well. So I like that a little bit. Who do we got right here? Another solid profile of strokes gained across the board. Plus 0.5 off the tee, plus 0.1 on approach, plus 1 on the greens. If they could find anything on approach. If this is generally a good ball striker, I love it. But if not, I like it. Michael Kim. We know what Michael Kim's done. So these are some nice profiles. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. Let's find one more down the board who could maybe turn it around. Harry Hall. All he did today was chip poorly. Did everything else about average, but nothing bad. If he could just clean up the around the green, which we know Harry Hall's a great short gamer, and just hit fairways, we know Harry Hall's a great driving accuracy guy and a great putter. He can pot for four strokes on the green easily. I would go with Harry Hall for tomorrow. So those are the profiles I'm looking for. Those are the profiles I'm chasing. Now, the one golfer that I am on, the one golfer that I am playing for, starting a lot of my lineups with, pairing them with other people in this range, it is going to be Aaron Rai. Aaron Rai shot 1 under today. He is generally a very, very, very accurate driver of the golf ball. T73, not the best start, but Aaron Rai, obviously, driving accuracy, first in the field. The fact that he was first in the field in driving accuracy and ended up only shooting 1 under is crazy. The approach play from Aaron Rai is generally solid. He's not going to lose another 1.2 around the green tomorrow. That's bound to clean up. And just look at his scorecard. He started on hole number 10 and went out 3 over. After that turn, birdie, birdie, par, birdie, birdie. He just needed to get that bad taste out of his system, shot a nice 4 under on the back, and he is in for a nice little boost to the weekend. Can Aaron Rai still win this golf tournament? 1,000%. He's not out of it by any means, and I think he gets off to a nice little start tomorrow. So Aaron Rai is the one golfer that I am on. As always, the song of the day before we get out of here, we are going to go with A Letter from Janelle by Chiodos, some vintage 2007 post-hardcore. Check it out. And as always, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Let's ship it as always. And yeah, any questions, you know where to find me. Peace out.